My name is Glenn Small. I'm a driver and driver trainer, and I've been here a little over 7 years. I come in the process after they've updated their license, if they had to update to an F license or more if they have it. Once they finished orientation, I'm the one that takes them out on the road and gets them to actually do what we do. Fasten chairs, go from place to place in the city. Well, they always say we're door-to-door service, so reiterate that you have to get out of your seat, go to the door, make sure you can find the client. If they need assistance back to the door when they're exiting, you help them. Try and touch base with them, get to know them. It's a people business, really. To know them will make your day go quicker. So the most important thing that I guess make them aware of is the tablet and the manifest and how to look for details and to know exactly who they're getting and where they're going to get them, paying attention to what their disabilities may be, if they're in a chair or if they use a walker or a cane, just so that you can align the bus the proper way when you're picking them up. We've all learned just by kind of trial and error, I guess you could say. The biggest thing is if you're not sure, ask dispatch, because if they can't answer you, you'll have 2 or 3 drivers chiming in to give you an answer to your situation anyways. To make them confident in their role, a lot of them I'll have to tell them, just relax, we'll be fine. And the first day I'm driving, I actually have purposely missed a turn or something just to show them that it's not the end of the world if you make a mistake. You go around the block and you find your way back to where you have to be. Just little things like that. Try and encourage them as they're doing things and help them along. I don't leave them high and dry trying to figure out everything themselves. It takes a while to get used to it. We're someplace different every day, so I can't show them everything, but I try and give them as much comfort in the things as I can. Some of the important places for them to really get to know are obviously the hospitals in the city, because they have multiple doors, and getting used to which door is which, and so you're not ending up in the wrong spot and wondering why you can't find it. Some of the programs are a little tricky to get into, so again, if we have the opportunity to get into some of those spots, it's always good so that the next time you get called in there, it just seems to click. You remember, oh yeah, I know how to do this, I've been here, and that hopefully helps their comfort level. Some of the most common questions I might get from new drivers is, what happens if I'm late? What happens if I go to the wrong address? What happens if the person's not out? And the answer to all those is just take it easy. If you're not sure, ask dispatch. They'll help you. And if they're not even sure, drivers will chime in and give you information or help to get you where you're supposed to be. And being late, we're allowed to be a little bit late. If you're running too late, you let dispatch know again. Keep them in the loop all the time and things will go smooth. I've often had people tell me, oh, it must be stressful, and I said, no, I don't find it stressful at all. I make sure that I'm aware of what I'm doing. I set myself up expecting everybody else to do the wrong thing, that I'm ready when they do. So I try and get people drivers just to relax a little. Be aware of what's around you, constantly scanning around in front of you, and make sure you're checking your mirrors. All these things that we've been drilled into us, but it does help, and it will make the day go a lot easier. We are driving a big bus. People think you're going slow, so be prepared for them to cut you off or pull out in front of you. Their driving ability obviously is important. A lot of getting familiar with a bus will come with more expertise or more time on the road. But the one big thing that I look for and that I pick up on and can tell if a driver's really going to fit in is their ability to interact with the clients. If they're able to strike up a conversation, put them at ease, It'll make their day easier. These people, some of them, it might be the only time that they're out of their residence. So if we can make it a better day, that's good for us, good for them. Introduce yourself to everybody. Get to know your fellow drivers. I guess you could call us a little clique, but if you're friendly with them and they get to know you, if you ever have a situation and you're on the radio, they'll jump in to help you. They won't even question, they'll be there to help you. For me, the best part of being the driver trainer is actually after they're out on the road, seeing them out on the road, hearing them on the radio, running into them so I can ask them how things are going. And you can often tell on the radio if they're getting it just by the nature of their questions. So that, I guess, is just a feel good that I know that maybe I had a little part of helping them out.